Welcome to SGCADTECHEDU Academy. Learn, design, innovate. We are not just creating videos. We are building engineers. Let's look more closely at what is happening between these two shafts. The electric motor is producing rotational power, also known as torque. This torque travels through a solid mechanical connection. But here, there is a gap between the driving shaft and the driven shaft. As a result, the torque cannot cross this empty space. Without a mechanical connection, the pump simply cannot receive power. So, how do engineers solve this problem? Let's find out in the next scene. Engineers solve this problem by using a machine element called a shaft coupling. A shaft coupling creates a mechanical connection between the driving shaft and the driven shaft. Once both shafts are connected, torque can be transmitted safely and efficiently from the motor to the driven machine. Depending on the application, a coupling can also absorb minor misalignment, reduce shock and vibration, and help protect valuable equipment from excessive loads. This is why shaft couplings are an essential part of almost every rotating machine used in industry. The moment the shaft coupling connects the driving shaft to the driven shaft, a continuous mechanical path is created. Now, the torque generated by the electric motor flows smoothly through the shaft coupling to the pump shaft. As a result, the driven pump begins to rotate at the required speed. The shaft coupling is not generating power. It is transmitting power safely, efficiently, and reliably from one machine to another. This simple yet essential machine element makes modern power transmission possible. By now, we have understood that a shaft coupling is used to transmit torque from one shaft to another through a safe and reliable mechanical connection. But this is not limited to just motors and pumps. Shaft couplings are used in countless industrial machines, including pumps, gearboxes, compressors, conveyors, cooling towers, fans, and many other rotating equipment. Wherever mechanical power needs to be transmitted from a driving machine to a driven machine, you will almost always find a shaft coupling. In the next chapter, we'll explore the construction of a shaft coupling and understand how different types are designed for different industrial applications. In the previous chapter, we understood why shaft couplings are required in mechanical power transmission. Now it's time to explore their construction, identify each component, and understand how they work together as a complete assembly. Although shaft couplings are available in many different designs, their basic objective remains the same: to connect two shafts and transmit torque safely and efficiently. In this chapter, we will identify the major components of a typical flexible shaft coupling and understand how they work together as one complete assembly. Just like every machine is built from carefully designed components, a shaft coupling is also an assembly of precision-engineered parts. Let's take it apart and understand each component one by one. To understand any mechanical assembly, engineers often begin with an exploded view. An exploded view separates all the individual components while maintaining their correct positions. This makes it easier to identify each part and understand how they fit together during assembly. Here, you can see the major components of a typical flexible shaft coupling. From left to right, we have the driving shaft, the left hub, the flexible element or spider, the right hub, and finally the driven shaft. In the next few scenes, we'll examine each of these components individually and understand its specific function. Let's begin with the first major component, the hub. The hub is the part of the shaft coupling that is mounted directly onto the shaft. Its primary function is to provide a strong and secure connection between the shaft and the coupling assembly. The hub contains a precision-machined bore that matches the shaft diameter, ensuring a proper fit. To prevent slipping under load, a key and keyway are generally used to lock the hub and the shaft together, allowing torque to be transmitted safely. In many designs, a set screw is also provided to prevent axial movement and to improve the security of the connection. Although the design and material may vary depending on the application, the basic function of every hub remains the same: to transmit torque from the shaft to the coupling reliably and efficiently. Now let's examine the heart of a flexible shaft coupling, the flexible element, commonly known as the spider. It is positioned between the two coupling hubs and plays a vital role in transmitting torque from the driving shaft to the driven shaft. Unlike rigid components, the spider is manufactured from flexible materials such as polyurethane or elastomer, allowing it to deform slightly under load. This flexibility helps absorb shock loads, reduce vibration, and compensate for minor angular, parallel, or axial misalignment between the shafts. As a result, the coupling protects connected equipment, improves smooth operation, and increases the service life of the entire drive system. Selecting the correct spider material and hardness is essential for achieving reliable performance in different industrial applications. Now that we have understood the major components, let's see how they work together as a complete assembly. First, the hubs are securely mounted onto the driving and driven shafts. Next, the flexible spider is positioned between the hubs, creating the torque-transmitting connection. Once the coupling is completely assembled, the motor rotates the driving shaft, and the torque is transmitted through the hub, the flexible element, and finally to the driven shaft. Although the spider allows slight flexibility to accommodate misalignment and reduce vibration, the torque transmission remains smooth, efficient, and reliable. This coordinated action of all the components makes the shaft coupling an essential machine element in modern mechanical power transmission systems. Congratulations! You have successfully completed Chapter 2. In this chapter, we explored the construction of a typical flexible shaft coupling and identified its major components. We learned how the hub provides a secure connection with the shaft, how the flexible element, or spider, transmits torque while absorbing shock and vibration, and how all the components work together to ensure smooth and reliable power transmission. With a clear understanding of its construction and working principle, you are now ready to explore the different types of shaft couplings used in engineering applications. Welcome to the SGCADTECHEDU Engineering Challenge. Take a moment to test your understanding of this chapter. 3 questions are displayed on your screen. Read each question carefully and choose the answer you believe is correct. If you need more time, simply pause the video. Don't worry if you're unsure. We'll discuss the correct answers and the engineering reasoning behind them at the beginning of Chapter 3. Good luck! Thank you for watching this chapter of the Shaft Concept series. I hope today's lesson has helped you better understand the construction and working of a shaft coupling. In our next chapter, we'll explore the different types of shaft couplings used in modern industries and learn where each type is best suited. If you found this lesson valuable, please like this video and share it with your friends, classmates, colleagues, and fellow engineers. Don't forget to subscribe to SGCADTECHEDU Academy and press the notification bell so you'll be among the first to know about our upcoming engineering lessons and free YouTube live engineering tutorials. Your support motivates us to continue creating high-quality engineering education for students and professionals around the world. Thank you for learning with SGCADTECHEDU Academy. Until next time, keep learning, keep designing, and keep innovating.